So you'll notice I got a little bit of sound into the intro video to kind of give it a little, panache. Um, Hopefully you like it. If you don't, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to keep improving this every time I kind of watch the recording, and I'll figure out how to make this better, more interactive, and all that. So I got a question from a podcast listener, and they said, I just got to college and I started my first job in project management. And it's basically working for an organization managing IT projects. And the organization uses exclusively Excel for managing projects. So they said, what are some best practices for using Excel in a project? And there aren't any. There aren't any because Excel is great for many things, but project management ain't one of them. It is not designed for project management. It is designed for crunching numbers. It's designed for analyzing data, but it is not a project management tool. And I'll widen that. What's not a project management tool to SharePoint lists for the most part. And there's some exceptions to SharePoint lists where you can use it, but you have to use it in conjunction with Microsoft Project Professional, where you are using the actual project management tool to manage the dependencies and the downstream impacts, and then you're syncing it with the SharePoint list so people can get access to that. And that's a whole nother discussion. I can't even show it to you because I don't have any software to be able to show how that works. So Excel is linear. And if you have projects that are linear, meaning that if I finish task one, I go to task two, if I finish two, I go to three. If you have projects like that, AI is going to be managing those things like next week. So I don't even think of them as projects anymore. It's like little processes that kind of cyclical and kind of work through. Um, when you get into any kind of project, a real project, you're going to have multiple dependencies. Meaning, if I finish task three, I can start four, and I can also start number 12. You can't do that in Excel. And some Excel purists say, yes, you can. It's calculations. You can't. Trust me. I've had people try to show this to me, and it does not work. So what you really need is a tool specific for managing projects, things that cover multiple dependencies, because every project I've ever been on, even if they say this is the linear path we must go every single time, there's always an exception, because maybe you'll finish task four and you can start five. Five gets halfway through. You might be able to start six part way, but five and six kind of have to finish together in order for 12 to start. That's the dependencies you cannot put in Excel, and that's the real world environment we live in project management. So um, Excel is not a project management tool. I used to do Excel exorcisms in organizations I worked at because it just doesn't work. You have to use a real tool. Microsoft Project, Smartsheet. There's a whole bunch of tools out there, but every single project management tool out there manages multiple dependencies. So what do you think? Do you think that's true or not true? Let me know. And also, if you have any questions around project management, career advice, work-life balance, things like that, shoot me an email. I will maintain your anonymity, and smash that subscribe button. Hopefully you're watching this either on, trying to figure out the whole Substack thing. It pushes automatically to YouTube. Get a few views there. Most of the views are on Substack, and it also now pushes to LinkedIn, to my personal account, not to the been there, manage that page. I can't figure that piece out for now, so I'm just going to roll with it, and on we'll go. So thanks for watching, and until next time.